Oh, you're starting to record. So now.
I'm recording now.
Welcome to week 5 of the SJW Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Jake, and your other host, Nick, and our guest, Nick, the Packer Cracker himself.
You know, I've kind of come to realize that name's a little offensive for 2019.
Yeah, for 20, it didn't age very well.
Actually,
I think you're fine. Like it's only kind of racist towards white people, so I think you can get away with it.
It's still my Reddit name, so I see it on there whenever I go on, and it's just like, but I don't want to make a new account.
I guess it is. I guess, yeah. If you do have it as like an account, I guess it is kind of on the border.
Not if you just hang out in like Green Bay subreddit, just talk.
Yeah, you're good then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grimmers, you had a sad story to tell us.
Yeah, I've heard you had a sad story.
It was a woeful week. So about last Wednesday, I reluctantly made the decision to move on from Tyreek Hill. Figured it was make it or break it week in terms of not falling to 1-3. So I gave him up for Juju, and then the week goes on. The Sunday dust settles. And lo and behold, we have Juju Smith-Schuster, who needs 12 points for me to take down the undefeated team. A Cinderella story set up to be. Now I must be getting old because I don't stay up.
I wonder how this one turned out.
Unless the Packers are playing, I don't watch the entire late games anymore. So I went to bed at halftime, figuring I would wake up in the morning either happy or sad. Juju only had 3 points. He had 3 points in the first half, so I was kind of on the fence going to bed. And then I wake up in the morning, and the worst part is that the first thing I saw wasn't going onto the fantasy app. It was a text from Schultz saying, "I'm so sorry." So I was like, well, fuck, I don't even need to check the app, right? Turns out Juju didn't touch the ball in the second half. So here I am.
I hate to see it. I actually lost a game in a different fantasy league because James Conner put up 22, 23 points, and usually James Conner's a bum, so that's very tragic.
Jalen Samuels throwing the ball to the Wildcat, and he threw it to Conner.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
I just feel bad. This is kind of my fault. Like, I put Juju in there for him to do this, and he just failed. And I don't know what to say. I thought he would do it. What fucked me up is the Bengals just never caught up. They went down, and then they just continued. I thought they were better than that.
The Bengals are just bad, I think, is the problem.
They're just really bad. They played the Seahawks well that first week, though. They had that wild game in Seattle.
Yep.
Like, Dalton hasn't looked terrible. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Anyways.
We got you on the podcast for the redemption story.
Cinderella stories are fake. Fantasy sucks. Moving on.
Welcome. We're actually renaming the podcast to the Trade Podcast this week. It's not the SJW Podcast. It is the Trade Podcast.
Trade Podcast?
We almost did so many trades.
I was too lazy to do it, but I wanted to get Bowers on after that trade frenzy night and just go over them all. I thought we could have knocked like 20 minutes out just talking about trades.
We'll start. I guess we already talked about some Juju for Tyreek. We already talked about that.
Yeah, so I traded Juju to Grimmer for Tyreek. If it makes Grimmer feel any better, I'm sure it makes everybody else feel better. I got absolutely demolished this week as well.
And another huge trade.
What do you get for rolling with 2 Vikings receivers?
That worked last year.
One of them played well.
It worked last year. But this year, Kirk Cousins isn't throwing the ball. Was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago, Keenum.
Keenum.
Didn't make any sense.
They were pretty decent last year, though. I mean, Thielen was really good last year.
Yeah, Thielen was good. Thielen almost had a 60-yard touchdown catch in the first quarter.
Well, he overthrew him, yeah.
Slightly overthrew him. But
I think he overthrew him by like 3 yards, 4 yards, probably. It's Kirk Cousins.
It was pretty fun. Kirk Cousins is not that bad.
He's not that good either.
No.
He's just a middle of the pack QB, maybe slightly middle of the pack.
What are these trades we got going on?
Then we got the big boy trade. We got Matt Ryan for OJ Howard. Yeah, you really love to see it.
That was I'm an OJ Howard guy.
Yeah, you are now the proud owner of an OJ Howard.
He didn't have a bad week. I think he got like 7 points.
Then
That's good for a tight end. That's a good floor for a tight end. Hey, he might get flexed this week. I don't know.
I tried that, and then Njoku ended up getting hurt that game. Otherwise, it would work though.
Didn't we have a trade before that? Because there had to have been. Those are the two showing up on the recent transaction, though.
There was a ton of trades.
You said that, but I don't know if there really was.
Did Noah Grimmer? Did your brother trade anyone? Oh, Guzik had a weird. Had a weird trade, didn't
he? Get the trade past the activity. Someone go on the ESPN app. Guzik definitely had a trade with Grimmer.
Oh, remember Guzik traded for Duke Johnson Jr.
Oh no, this is where the Chris Thompson dig shuffle.
Oh yeah.
Remember there were like 4 trades.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, they're all.
Guzik also traded with Noah. Guzik made 2. Guzik B and me made 1. Guzik and I made 1, I think.
Guzik made 2 or 3 trades. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta figure this out.
On the laptop, you see a farther history.
Let's go on your laptop. Do the thing Tim showed us last week. Take control of the screen.
I need to log in first. Like I don't log into my ESPN fantasy app very often.
I'm not prepared for this.
I don't know my password. Fun fact.
About it's entertain.
I'll entertain. I've got someone to introduce everybody to.
Ooh, I wonder who the special second guest is.
Yeah. Miller is sleeping.
Did you name your cat after like Miller Lite or what is
No, not. It's not named after Miller Lite. Believe it or not. He's a polydactyl cat, which means he's got extra toes.
What, does that give him some kind of advantage?
He had like big paws. It just means it's just a genetic thing. And so we named him after Ernest Hemingway's middle name, since Ernest Hemingway is the guy who is known for bringing polydactyl cats overseas to the U.S.
You hit me with that fact again. I didn't even. Who's Ernest Hemingway?
Isn't he like a poet or something? Like a writer?
Yeah, he's a writer.
He drank like a lot of alcohol or something. And he died.
Was he an alcoholic?
Yeah, I think he was an alcoholic, which also fits in with the Miller theme. So I like the combo there.
I don't feel like giving people the whole story.
You guys see my screen?
Yeah, I had to reset my password because I didn't know it. I logged in.
You be faster than me? My fucking computer's taking.
I think you're gonna beat me.
I feel like
I'm in.
Did this before live recording.
Grimmer.
Should we start over?
No.
Oh, we're too far in. I don't want to.
We're having too much of a good time. I'm in now. So I can come share my screen, I guess.
I'm getting in too.
I'm already in. Do you want me to take over?
Depending on how fast I can do this. Can you take me over faster than I get in? I hope everybody's enjoying this race.
This is a great experience to figure out how to use Skype right now. I think everyone would enjoy this. I can't see how to take it over.
I should have renamed all my stuff to be like gay porn.
You should name this like Microsoft 2018 tutorial or something.
Yeah. I'll start working on a spreadsheet.
So So this is how you get into the ESPN Fantasy Football app. This is a tutorial.
About to take over.
This is a tutorial. How do I take over? Do you know like where that's at? I know how to do it like at work, but like the Skype is different.
It's the two boxes.
Where?
Stop sharing.
Oh, share screen. Oh, here we go. Can you guys see my screen?
This is the worst podcast ever.
Hey, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this great screen. Oh,
all right.
What a great matchup.
Hey, you got it.
You guys want to take a look at my team? Got a lot of good guys there.
What are you doing for Rashad Penny there? Is he going to take the job?
You know, Grimmer doesn't want to handcuff.
Carson and Penny.
It's not a handcuff. I don't know. I feel like it's worth a handcuff when Carson's one fumble away from losing the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then I'm stuck with two guys and I'm playing that game of which one.
Yeah, but if they're like, Carson keeps the job, I think, as long as he doesn't fumble again. But if he fumbles, I think Penny takes over as the lead back.
What if Carson has a game where he fumbles like twice on the goal line?
He's so done. He might just get cut, yeah.
I don't know.
He'd get cut.
Bowet's rejected my Ridley for Fitz trade straight up.
Yeah, Kirk is hurt. I like Fitz's outlook.
He texted me about Ridley. I said, wouldn't be fantasy if I didn't have Fitz on my team. But maybe later.
So here we are back with the ESPN app tutorial. We've actually ended up in a different area. This is the most added and most dropped players in the entire league. Our entire fantasy football.
Look at Will Dissly getting added 40%.
Is this like all of ESPN?
Yeah, this has to be in like the thousands, right? This can't be. Yeah, it's got to be in the thousands. Or this is percentage. It's probably percentage, yeah.
Antonio Brown is number 3 on that list.
They drop.
They drop
Robbie Gold. People are not digging the Robbie Gold.
He was on bye.
Duke Johnson.
Where's Big Ben? Why is Big Ben not up at the top of that list?
Big Ben got cut like 2 weeks ago.
Baker got cut?
It's recency.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's dropped because he's hurt. The Cowboys probably have a tough matchup on defense.
Anyways.
All right, back to...
We're going to talk about these trades eventually. There were a ton of trades. This is
Where do you think... history? Do you think this would be it?
Transactions.
Oh, no, this is not...
Look at that!
This is not the history.
Why don't you scroll down a couple times?
Oh, who won in 2017? Oh.
Why did you just listen to him? Get out of there.
Oh, wait. Well, look at we go here. Hey, that's Nick Grimmer. There's me. I think Region Bidding Magnet, that had to be Little B, right?
Yeah. That was Ben Guzik.
That was Ben Guzik? Oh, that makes sense. Somewhere this team sucks. I don't know.
That's Ben Guzik, too.
Oh, that is Ben Guzik. Oh, that Ben Guzik's 2 second place finishes.
Yep. All right, get out of here. Get out of here.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
Where do you think we should go next? Recent activity?
Are you sure you don't want to restart?
I don't want to restart, so
here we are. We're right here. We're right at the trades. Here we go. This is where we wanted to be all along.
What if we just started at this point? We just started at the trade calculator. Like,
I don't know. I think people might kind of enjoy us being idiots.
All right, we'll leave it.
Okay,
when you post it, give them the timestamp where they can skip.
That's all we have to do.
It starts right there.
Write down that timestamp for them.
All right. So the first trade looks like it was
Duke Johnson for Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I think I was talking to Little B on the phone when Guzik offered him that thing, and he's like, I'm like, take that. I'm like, why wouldn't you want that? Like, that's a great trade.
I got a question. How often do you just casually talk to Ben Guzik on the phone?
Oh, no, I said Little B. Not Little B. I was talking to Little B when Ben Guzik offered it. And actually, I did talk to Ben Guzik on the phone like a week or two ago discussing trades, and that didn't go anywhere. So, like, I went, like, Dalvin Cook, and I also kind of wanted Mark Ingram. And I'm kind of on the fence now with him. But Guzik wants Larry Fitz, obviously. He was a Guzik kind of guy. And then he also wants Cooper Kupp now. And Ronald Jones, kind of. So it's a weird dynamic.
Yeah. All right. So Lil B traded Duke Johnson, who we saw earlier on the drop list, for Diggs. Diggs is interesting. We'll see where that goes.
How
then
many
the next
points
trade.
did Diggs put up last
No,
week?
well, hold on. What's that? Diggs put up. He had like 12 or something, 10 maybe. He had a lot of yards, no touchdowns. Next trade: John Ross and Rex Burkhead go to Guzik for Chris Conley and Allen Robinson to Noah.
It's not terrible either way. Like either side is kind of just.
Well, John Ross isn't John Ross. No?
John Ross is kind of on the down, I think.
Did he get knocked out for like a month last night?
Yeah, I saw he's injured.
You did?
Was that a different Cincy receiver? There's a Cincy receiver that's out for a month.
I think it's probably John Ross.
That would make sense. Hopefully it's Tyler Boyd.
Pretty sure it's John Ross.
Rex
Burkhead is also.
All right, so that was a weird trade from. I think I like Noah's side better, getting Allen Robinson. I feel like he's the best player there. Chris Conley has been okay.
Okay.
DJ
Chark's pretty good, but I don't know how many Jags receivers you want to be messing with. I don't know.
When Foles come back, who knows what happens there? Then Little B got on the horn and was like, "Who wants Diggs?" And I was like, "I'll give you Chris Thompson."
Yeah, Little B said like the market price is.
And then he texted everybody. He's like, "This is the market price." And I was I have the best offer. And then he waited like a couple hours, and then it was like, I took it. I'm like, all right. So I got Diggs then, who looked okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be good. I guess now Thielen's on the market, right? Nobody wants Thielen.
No one really wants Thielen.
I don't want anyone receiving passes from that guy. That's out of town.
I got both of them, man. I'll just hoard them.
Let's go to our favorite segment.
So Lil B got
our
Chris Thompson solid. And then, Bowers, you picked up Rashad Penny for $8.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Chris Carson's been fumbling a lot.
Yes. No, I like the pickup. I'm surprised he wasn't already rostered. Well,
I've been consistently dropping and re-picking up Rashad Penny just as a kind of a thing because I get annoyed with him and then like, oh, Carson might lose the job. And then like, oh, maybe he won't. Oh, now he's hurt. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just keep him now. I think I've added and dropped him maybe 3 to 4 times. Not even joking. Little B with the big pickup with Daniel Jones. You love to see it. Or no, that was Tim, I think, right?
Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any more trades?
We'll go back. No, I think that was all the trades.
That was it?
Yeah.
Shit.
We should go to our new favorite segment, which is, what is your favorite transaction?
Oh, shit. That's right.
Well, you got him right.
So take a look at some of these great transactions we got going. Anything stick out to you? I kind of like the Vernon Davis ad and dropping Cam Newton. I kind of like that one.
Can you go down?
These are some trades. You got some more transactions.
I'm gonna spotlight Little B picked up Wayne Gallman for $47.
To be fair, he had a pretty good week.
Hey,
he was playing the Redskins.
Can you click on auction report right there? Can you click on what is the auction? No, the Little B one for sure.
Let's take a look at
the auction report real quick.
We'll do some analysis on it.
Oh.
It's just everyone. This is
kind of cool, actually. I didn't know we could see this.
Funny.
I put out a $3 bid.
I spent $12 on Kenny Stills. How do you guys feel about that?
I didn't notice that. Let's go take a look at that.
I wanted Kenny Stills.
Didn't he get hurt again? Or he got hurt, I think, right?
Dude, he's basically the de facto like number 2 in Houston.
Here's Kenny. Let's take a look at the auction report for that. You know.
That's the same one.
Oh, that's the entire auction.
Oh, that is this. Oh, that's the entire one. Okay.
No, that's that week.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite transaction of the week has to be the Wayne Gallman, because Wayne Gallman came in and scored like 28 points for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good move. Good pickup. I kind of like the Danny Amendola pickup. Who did that?
That was me.
Jesus.
You put up 0 points this week, didn't you?
He didn't play. He was sick.
Okay.
And now they're on bye, so I'm a little upset about it.
Oh.
Something with his chest. He had like chest tightness or something.
Here's an interesting thing. Geronimo Allison is on waivers now.
And Devontae's not playing this
because Willow dropped him.
Why would Willow trade did for him with me and then dropped him? Why did he?
Wait, is Devontae actually not going to play? I saw that it's questionable.
I'd be surprised if he plays.
It said it was just turf toe, though.
You just highlighted the guy I was going to pick up on waivers this week.
Yeah, I'm also gonna put out a bid on Geronimo Allison.
All right, well, I gotta raise my fucking bid.
Bet on Allison. May the best man win, I guess.
Yeah. Let's talk about the ass kicking that I took this week, I guess.
Hey, let's just stay on this. Let's just stay on this thing.
Yeah, just switch it over. Because usually I have to pull up my phone whenever I'm listening to a podcast and look at it side by side, but now it's right here.
Yep.
All right.
So we're gonna start with me.
I hate those.
Oh no, that's a spoiler.
It happened at work one day and my volume was on.
I think we'll get a copyright strike from this.
You're showing the spoiler.
Oh, this is next week. Oh.
That's upcoming. It's a nice 1-3 showdown this week.
Oh shit! That means somebody's gonna be 1-4.
you love to see it.
Oh god. Nobody deserves to be 1-4.
Sometimes you just deserve to be 1-4. Hate to say it.
All
Ooh,
right, so,
oh my! I didn't realize it was that bad. Ooh.
Yeah, I got raped.
The Ravens defense.
Can you get it? Can you get it over a little bit to the right so we can see how many points Presta's people scored?
You can.
Or is that just?
I can see it on mine. I don't think there's anything to do.
My tablet. It's a shame. I can see most of it. 25-14. No, you're good. You're good. Just leave it. Get the gist of things.
So on my team,
your team really was not very good.
Diggs. I'm proud of Stephon Diggs.
Diggs and McCoy had solid weeks for.
Yeah, dude, I got those flexes down. And you know who I'm not proud of? The Ravens defense.
I was just gonna say they made my defensive play not look as bad.
The Ravens defense was not good.
That was the understatement of the week. Lamar Jackson wasn't bad.
Mm-mm.
I'll give you that.
He hasn't had a game under 20 points yet, and he won me like 2 weeks.
Okay.
QB1? Better than Mahomes?
Maybe. I don't know if he's better than Mahomes.
The rushing upside, though.
He does have the rushing upside. I'll give you that one.
James White was James White. Marlon Mack was trash. Keenan Allen was trash. Adam Thielen was garbage. Darren Waller was exactly what he should have been. My 2 flexes were good. Justin Tucker was disappointing.
Your bench wasn't looking too great either.
Was just whack. Yeah. Yeah, Kenny Stills. On Presta's side, huge game from Robert Woods.
Big game from Rodgers.
Austin Hooper, who's like the second best fantasy tight end for some reason.
Steelers' defense went off.
Yeah, that was on Monday night when it didn't matter. A good play there.
Finally had a Rodgers game.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah.
Zerline was Zerline. This was just a bad matchup for me. I just had a really bad time this week. And now 1-3.
Zeke, what are you talking about? You had the best matchup. Zeke was on the bench. Or Bell was on the bench, not Zeke.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, I think he just
Stud was on the bench.
He just got beat down. Austin Hooper went off.
I got stomped.
Next matchup. What are you feeling?
Let's do Flea Flickers, Grass Hopkins. Let's hit Grimmer.
We talked about this right off the bat.
This was unfortunate.
I will just go out and say that centerpiece of my team this year is my stud kicker pickup. Best in the league. Joey Sly.
Packers defense let you down.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley
continues if you cut it off at this part, you're not looking at a terrible week. But then Mark Andrews is pretty good, yeah. And your kicker.
That kicker.
He's the guy.
That kicker was a 10-point swing. They only scored 16 points.
He's the number one kicker.
Look at just Leonard Fournette, Eckler, and Galladay. That just pretty much propelled him into the dub.
Yeah.
You didn't have a great week.
Yeah, like
Jeff is the luckiest 4-0 team we may have ever had. I don't think he's put up like more than 120 or something in a couple weeks.
Yeah, not a huge week.
This was, by the way, one of the weirdest weeks of fantasy football I've ever seen. Look at the scores. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 teams under 100 points.
Yeah.
But then there's some, like the 151's a pretty big week.
That's a big week, but like, it's not
surprisingly low week for everyone else.
Yeah, like everybody else was meh. Like you had a 130's like average, I would say, like a little above average.
I think 130 is average.
You're happy with 130.
Yeah. Let's go to a little
like one. All right.
Well, B had a pretty solid week
on TJ. What does TJ do with Sony Michel? Is that and Nelson Aguilar got 0?
Sony Michel's kind of gross. It's just he should be a lot better, but like it's just the Patriots' run game just is kind of a mess. Because like Devlin's hurt. That's like a lot of the problem.
Yeah.
Good week from Panthers defense.
Yeah. Will be Wayne Gallman. I mean, what a pickup.
He just picked up right where Barkley left off.
Yeah, that was wild.
Will B really didn't have that balance of a week either, though. It's just kind of Gallman and Godwin about.
Godwin was incredible this week. I don't know what.
Godwin is a borderline wide receiver 1.
That's what I'm saying. Would you rather have Chris Godwin or Mike Evans?
Godwin.
Yeah. Like Evans was drafted as a wide receiver.
And the thing is, like Evans is going to probably draw most of the coverage just from his name. Like he's going to get the top corner.
That's what I'm saying. Like Godwin's probably the guy to have there. It's like a Cooper Kupp situation.
Yeah.
Like the top guy will guard Brandon Cooks. I think Cooper Kupp just gets to walking in for all the touchdowns.
What a sneaky little Kupp he is.
So look at Jarvis Landry.
Look at Jarvis Landry going off on the bench.
5 yards, right?
Yeah.
Josh Allen got hurt. That was really sad.
Good week.
How did Mayfield only get 15 points when they?
He's been really bad, and like
it was all
Chubb had 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say they put up like 40 on the Ravens.
Yeah, Chubb had 3 touchdowns though.
He had an 88-yard run.
I think OBJ only had like a few points. Yeah. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go to?
Let's do your game.
Speaking of Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
There he is.
You didn't have a great week either. It was just Kupp and Chubb. And Adam.
No, Adams and Kupp. Yeah, Kupp, Adams, and Chubb.
Yeah.
Adams had like a 180-yard game.
10 catches, 180 yards, got hurt, and he didn't score a touchdown. So, like, not what you would think would be a big fantasy day, but 23 points is huge.
Yeah.
Did Kupp score 2 touchdowns or 1?
I think 2.
What a stud, Cooper Kupp. Is he a wide receiver 1?
Yes.
Like top 12.
He's wide receiver 2 at the moment, and I think it's
number 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Is he number 1 after this week?
It might have been 2 after this. I'm not sure, but he's up
Godwin.
there. We'll just
Godwin number 1?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Holy moly!
Let me see what Cup is. Cup is no Cup. Okay, apparently Cup is 3 right now after this week, but it's pretty close.
Godwin's 3 in my PPR. Okay. Noah's team is bad.
Todd Gurley got those 2 touchdowns. They put him in the passing game a bit, but Todd Gurley just isn't looking.
He's got Mixon too, and Cincinnati's just turning into a fire.
Yeah, like he doesn't have
Cooks has an all right game. Sterling Shepard was decent.
The Rams D. You didn't see the Bucks coming. He should be happy he didn't play Mecole Hardman. I did that one league.
Allen Robinson had a solid game.
Yeah. On the other side, Ronald Jones looked good.
Yeah, Ronald Jones looks like the Tampa Bay running back to have if you want either of them.
Poor Noah, dude. Poor Noah. It's just a hard team to work with because no one's gonna trade for Gurley.
Why is Jay Ajayi on his team?
He's sniping. He's getting ready for Jay Ajayi to go wherever the hell he's gonna go. Maybe nowhere. I like the bold move.
Where was Jay Ajayi last year?
Philly, Eagles. Right?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Was that Philly?
Yep.
He was good, I thought.
He's not that old, so he definitely has the possibility of going somewhere. But here's Joe Jansky.
Oh, rivalry week matchup. Dude, Joe is just killing it.
Just putting this whole team together, and they're turning out nice.
What's crazy is his receivers don't even look that great.
They're not.
Oh, they're not that great. Yeah.
Just got. I guess he has Alston.
Yeah, he's got Jeffrey on the bench.
Mike Williams.
Here's the thing: can you ever play Corey Davis? Is the question.
I think Corey Davis is my least favorite fantasy name to talk about. I think he's my least favorite guy. He might be
John Brown is bad. I think he's
John Brown. I would keep playing John Brown.
Kenyon Drake.
Joe's got the team, dude.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you guys. Who was the top scoring tight end of the week?
I don't know.
Will
Three guys.
Nope. Ricky Seals-Jones.
Fuck yeah! What?
Take a look at it. Haters will say it's fake. Haters are gonna say it's fake, but it's true.
You there at home doubted me.
We've been telling you guys about Ricky Seals.
We've been talking about Ricky Seals
on this podcast
upwards of a year now.
Yeah, okay. This is his breakout year. This was his breakout week. He was tight end 1 this week.
I'm so proud of Ricky Seals-Jones. Honestly,
I am too. He's kind of just like a member of this podcast. Like
if he could be on the Colts somehow. We have 2 tight ends, okay? We have 2 good tight ends.
I would always add another one.
We should get Ricky Seals-Jones.
You should run.
He would be I would get a jersey.
You should run out 3 tight end sets with Ebron, Dorsett, and Ricky. I don't think anyone in the league could stop that. It's like the Gronk.
Does no one have Ricky Seals-Jones on their team? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Not even for the meme?
I think people are going to be putting up a lot of their waiver budget on Ricky this week. He's headed for a breakout season. I think this is the week where you grab him. This is the week where you drop $47 on Ricky Seals-Jones.
Does Little B have $47 left to spend?
I don't know. Whatever he's got left, I would put them all on him.
All right. Daniel Jones, man, Tim just didn't have a good week across the board.
Yeah, Mike Evans was good.
You said you were happy with that Vernon Davis pickup, and then he put up one.
I didn't say I liked it. I just said I kind of enjoyed it. It's more of like a humorous thing, not really like a.
Tim honestly should be the guy that's looking at picking up Ricky Seals-Jones.
I think he's going to be putting some large amounts of capital onto that.
It's a meme, and I already have 3 tight ends, so I can't do it. But
no.
Does anyone need a tight end?
Wait, why does it say just scoring? What does that mean? That's weird.
I think you're also the league commissioner.
Oh, so I can also change it. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe not. You have league manager tools up there.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Bows keeps me grounded.
Our final matchup is this one, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. Willow and Ben.
What happened to Tom?
The problem
he had his worst game in like 2006 or something.
I mean, he did a lot better than Trubisky.
He was good the first 3 weeks. Yeah, I was gonna say, thank God he didn't play Mitch.
Okay, I don't think there's any way that Guzik plays Trubisky. Hey, I mean, Guzik looks like he's kind of in the market for a quarterback. I don't know who's on waivers. Oh, Jameis is on waivers.
No, not for long.
Well, someone's gonna pick him up. Maybe Guzik.
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
Andy Dalton.
I traded my backup quarterback.
Jacoby. He's got a lot of great options.
Dude, I'm gonna stack Jameis and OJ Howard, and I'll trade for Godwin.
Yeah, you should trade away Lamar Jackson, and then you can stack the Bucks.
Yeah.
You can trade for Ricky. Or no, who do we want? Oh, you want Ronald Jones. You want Ronald Jones too.
Give me Ronald Jones. I'm gonna put an offer into Little B right now for Chris Godwin.
Live trades. You love to see them.
He's got the guy that stole the touchdown, Cameron Brate. Dude, it sucks. Like, they throw a touchdown to the starting tight end for the Bucks, but it's just the wrong tight end. Like, that was just infuriating.
Looking at Guzik's week, kind of a mess.
Trash.
Yeah, Bears defense was carrying him.
Yeah.
Along with Dalvin Cook.
He went from being the best team to, like, very grounded with us at 80 points. All of the losers looked like losers this week, and all the winners kind of looked like winners. And, like, this league is so 50-50. I've never had a more competitive fantasy league. I don't know
Whitlow's team is starting to look good again.
Whitlow's team...
I feel like people are sleeping on my team. I think I'm on the rise.
Bowitz has a good team. I think my team's okay. I think Noah could maybe figure it out. Your team's not that bad. Is Little B way at the bottom there?
No, that's Grimmer.
All right.
The two Grimmers are.
We're trying to get over that 400-point hump.
TJ doesn't look terrible.
I'm the only
Joe
one.
Jansky has the best team in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he does.
Look at his points. Look at his points for.
Yeah, dude, Joe Jansky. Has Joe Jansky had a fantasy year in a while?
It's been a while. He's had some pretty bad luck and some pretty bad teams. So
came in hot with the consolation. He picked his draft pick. He got McCaffrey, and look at him now, dude. I'm really proud of Joe Jansky. did I tell you guys big news? This is hot. I am going to be a guest on Joe's podcast.
Oh man.
Coming up.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do on it?
There is a segment where they're gonna ask me medical terms.
And
I'm gonna do my best.
So they're gonna make fun of you for being inept.
We'll see.
Medical terminology.
I can make fun of them for being inept in other situations.
Social skills.
Just I can go on their podcast and shit on them if they start shitting on me. Like,
we can have them on our podcast.
Yeah, we can do like a podcast off, like last podcast host.
Hey, I got a pop-up segment here. Who's the best 1-3 team? 1-3 team most likely to make a playoff push.
Nick S.
That's not even a hard question, Grimmer. Come on, that's easy.
I would say,
dude, I'm like,
Little B's team isn't that good. Yeah, come out and say it. I don't know how he's doing.
No, it used to be good.
Yeah, well, Saquon's hurt.
Saquon, and he had Antonio Brown.
Brown retired.
Yeah.
He got injury struck, and I don't think he's that good anymore.
He's got Chris Thompson now, though.
Yeah, that's a big key to success.
Poor Lil B. Lil B's killing it in that Yahoo League, though. Me and Lil B. I'll do a pop-up segment. Who's the best 2-2 team?
We'll go back to that.
Not Lil B's.
I think these guys are pretty good. I don't know.
8th and 9th place. How many more points do I have scored than you? What the hell? Look at that.
Okay, but my last 2 weeks have been pretty good. Like, I had really bad first 2 weeks. Like, I put up like 80 points.
I killed it last week. I went from putting up 165 to 85. I like dropped in half. I don't know what happened. Well, we're looking at the standings here. We want to do like a playoff prediction, like early season playoff prediction. What are we thinking? Does Jeff hold on and make the playoffs? Let's predict the playoffs. Jeff, hold on.
I think Jeff and Joe and Woodlow.
Well, what's he gonna do with? He's about to lose Eckler. What's gonna happen with Eckler?
Yeah, but he gets Melvin though. He gets Melvin. I think Melvin turns into like a low end running back 1. And Eckler turns into a running back 3.
He should be fine. If you start off 4-0, you should be fine to make the top 6.
Yeah. I think Jeff's fine. I think
Joe's great.
I think Joe's really good.
Joe's fine. Widlow's probably fine.
Widlow's team hasn't been that good. Look at him in points. He's low.
Yes, he's down there.
He's really low. If he starts losing games.
Yeah.
All right, so Ben Guzik. Is this a Ben Guzik year? Do we see Ben Guzik making the playoffs?
He's been trying to make some trades, so
maybe.
Oh, what about Preston?
There, middle points scored.
Yeah, Preston and Guzik have the same team, same points scored.
Yeah.
One of them's knocked out. Is this a Presta year or a Guzik year?
Presta's usually in the playoffs.
Presta is usually in the playoffs. He's usually hanging around that like third or fourth place.
Yeah, he always ends up getting like.
Yeah. Maybe I think he got second 1 year.
I'm gonna go ahead and not give up on myself yet. I end up that 6th seed.
Well, it could happen. Tim doesn't look terrible, and like Noah has value on his team. TJ.
You have to realize though that only 6 make the playoffs. That's only half.
Wide open, and like you got to be in there probably. I got to sneak in. So
yeah,
we could bump out Guzik and Presta.
Little B is not making the playoffs. There's just no way, right? Saquon would have to come back like next week.
How long is he out? Like a month?
I heard like 6 weeks, but I heard also that he's out of his walking boot or something.
Hey, what if Gallman keeps playing though?
No, Saquon Barkley does not lose his job to Wayne Gallman.
I want to hear me complain.
Get him a couple wins.
I got a league. I have a league with TJ's friends, and one of the kids has Saquon, and I want Saquon, and I got a lot of guys chilling on my bench. So I'll tell you guys the offers that I sent to him for Saquon last night. I sent 3. Okay. One of them is Allen Robinson and Chris Godwin for Saquon. The other one is
not take that.
The other one's Chris Godwin and David Montgomery for Saquon. Then the next one is Josh Gordon, Allen Robinson, and David Montgomery for Saquon.
I think I'd take the Godwin. I'd take the one with Godwin.
That's what I said. Godwin's my third receiver.
I mean, I get the thing with Saquon, like, but the thing is, like, if you give him to someone, you know, like, you're screwed in playoffs. That's the only downside to it.
You should make that deal. I don't know. That's a ton of value. I might offer him. I just offered all those trades and he hasn't even responded yet. I'm just gonna let him sit there. You want to go over the score matchups? What is that? What is this? Is this waiver wire tight end time?
I think you guys all know.
All right, Chris Herndon. Bowitz is watching him.
I'm watching him.
He's being watched.
I'm watching him. I don't know what to do with him.
He's suspended, but he's coming back. And he plays for the Jets.
He's rostered in 8% of leagues.
Yep. That's... All right, what about Jordan Reed? Jordan Reed is out indefinitely, okay? But what if he decides to come back?
Oh, and Joku's on IR. I don't even know why these guys are this
Is Jimmy Graham a good 1 week streamer if Devontae stays out?
I think Jimmy Graham is actually... I think you could put him at, like, tight end, like, somewhere around, like, tight end 12. Like, sometimes he'll catch a touchdown.
8.
Tight end, yeah, 8 to 12.
Noah Fant caught a touchdown.
Adams went out, Rodgers just started leaning on him. So,
let's watch this guy. Where's Ricky? Where the heck is Ricky? This is disgusting to see the kind of disrespect.
There he is! Woo!
Look at him go.
Holy shit, dude. 17 points this season? Wow.
He's averaging 5.8 points. I don't care that all of them came in. This week, oh. No. That's disrespectful. See, he didn't even play week 1.
I'm joking when I talk about Ricky Seals-Jones being a stud, but here he's out there being tight end 1 this week.
Yeah.
Why don't I play him? I have 3 tight ends. Why don't you trade for one of them? What do you think I can get for Darren Waller?
I don't know. Who are you trading him to?
Who's got a good team without a tight end?
Let's take a look.
Widlow, right? No, he's got Will Disley now. Joe's got Kelsey. What's Jeff going with? Who's Jeff's tight end?
Oh, Tim needs some tight end help.
Jeff's using Greg
Davis.
You think I can get... What if I traded... if I traded Darren Waller for Austin Eckler?
I don't think he'll trade you that, right? Because he probably wants to keep
It'd be kind of risky to ditch Eckler before Gordon even plays.
Yeah.
I think like Tim is rocking with some garbage tight ends. And so is TJ actually. Jared Cook.
Yeah.
Jared Cook is bad.
Do you think he'll give me AJ Green?
No. Probably not.
Shit.
Matchups?
Yep, under the matchups. We'll pull them up. Let us know what you think about the interactive scoreboard this week.
Hey, look. Easy Money Scholes accepted your trade. You see that?
Yeah.
You want to talk about our trade in another league?
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that.
So me and Bowitz, I traded Rashad Penny, who we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He's on my team. I traded him and Tyler Lockett, so 2 Seahawks, for Josh Gordon and Marlon Mack.
Yeah. I needed some more wide receiver help, though. That was kind of the problem. I think Tyler Lockett is a wide receiver 1, I think.
like a low end.
He's a low end wide receiver 1.
High end 2.
Yeah. He kind of took over the Doug Baldwin role.
Rashad Penny was just.
He's just a
either
handcuff.
I needed Carson or you needed Penny.
Yeah.
We just had to link up there. That's what I'm telling you. Grimmer, you should trade for Carson or for Penny or trade Carson. One of the two.
That's what I was trying to do. Yeah.
All right, Bowitz, you want Carson then? Go the other way around.
Yeah, I do like Carson. I'm a Carson guy. We'll get some Carson.
I don't want him both. I can tell you that.
We'll get some Larry Fitz in there.
I'm more of a Penny.
I won't do Fitz for Carson, no.
I know.
Won't trade Fitz for Carson. Bowitz will trade Fitz for Carson. Won't trade Carson.
I'll look for something after this podcast.
All right. You want to throw Calvin Ridley in there? We can start that whole talk over again.
Yeah, I will. You can have Carson and Ridley.
Well, I love the way this is shaking out. All right, we play each other this week.
Yeah, we do.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a big game right there. We're just gonna ignore this one. Look, do you see that Joe Whitlow matchup? Holy shit. That's a game. All these teams are so even. Who the fuck's gonna win this game? Bowers, why are you projected so low?
Because I currently don't have a defense, and also Devontae Adams is projected 0 points.
Yikes.
He's not gonna play. I'm gonna beat
you. Who's your flex option then? Who are you gonna play?
I'm gonna throw in my man, Rojo. Throw Rojo in the flex.
Wait, you're not even playing DK Metcalf?
I might this week.
Instead of Golden Tate.
Yeah, how about this? Play Rashad Penny. Go toe for toe.
I'm gonna play my man Rojo. No, he's playing the Saints. I think I'm gonna flex Metcalf.
He's playing the Rams. They're gonna have to put up points.
Yeah. I need to pick up a defense.
Rimmer, are you going to play Calvin Ridley again this week?
I don't have many other options unless I can.
Let's
unless
see
I
what the
want to
options are.
Singletary in. I really don't.
I don't think you don't want to really play Crowder without.
No, I don't want to play Crowder without Darnold.
Without Darnold,
I don't know if Singletary has himself more than Ridley yet.
Dude, if you wait on Singletary though, you might miss his big week.
You're gonna play him against Tennessee?
Did you play him in week 1 when he popped off?
This year? No, I haven't started him yet.
Dude, you're gonna miss it again. He's gonna go off this week, and then he's gonna fuck you the next week.
He's about to get started, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, and then Frank the Tank started doing big boy things.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll figure it out.
All right, who do you guys see winning this one?
I'm gonna go with Bowitz because Bowitz's team might win it all. He's got one of those teams, dude. Look at his flex options. He's got 2 great wide receivers when Devontae Adams comes back. He's got a running back 1. Who cares about the quarterback? This kid's probably picking up Jameis. Watch out. And then Chubb.
I've also got Matt Ryan on the bench. So.
Oh, that's right. I gave you Matt Ryan. Yeah, you got quarterback options.
This is Golden Tate's first game, isn't it?
Hurts.
Yep.
Bowit's got a good team.
Could have picked myself.
I'm gonna pick the Very Hungry Caterpillars.
1-4 would be very sad.
1-4, that's tough to come back from. So I don't know how you do that.
Speaking of 1-4,
should we go on to the 1-3 matchup?
Let's do it. I need to win this week.
Yeah, I agree. I think you look good, but
dude,
no,
he looks
terrible.
He looks so much better with Allen Robinson now.
Yeah, he kind of does. That trade kind of boosted him. I mean, he's got DJ Moore on the bench. I mean, he hasn't been playing great, but he's definitely a flex option.
I just kind of got screwed with. DJ Moore was supposed to be good this year. Joe Mixon was supposed to be good this year.
I think Joe Mixon had question marks this year.
Yeah, he got picked way too high, in my opinion. He was a second-round pick. That was
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
does Keenan pop? Oh, but you've got. Here's the key, though. You've got the Minnesota receivers going in against the Giants. I'm picking Schultz.
I gotta go Schultz too, I guess.
Dude, look at those.
I want to win though. Gotta say I'm for Noah.
Those Minnesota, dude. I'm the Ravens and the Falcons, or not? I'm the Ravens and the Vikings.
I don't know if you want to be.
I'm not
the Vikings. I don't know if you want to be the Vikings, but you are.
Look at all my Ravens, though.
You do have a lot of Ravens. You need to trade for Mark Ingram.
Should I play the Ravens defense on the road against Pittsburgh?
No.
Is it a Royce Freeman week? Against the Chargers? No.
I hope so.
Oh, it's probably a split.
It's not a Royce Freeman week. I might have to play OJ Howard in the flex this week. I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Over Shady? I guess depends what Shady's doing.
Is Shady the starter?
Probably not. I think it's a running back by committee.
Singletary's back. Are they going to give him a lot of snaps?
No, he's on the Chiefs.
They'll probably give Shady the first chance. Just run with the hot hand.
The Chiefs guy was okay and he got hurt.
Jared Goff is not having a hot season. 6 touchdowns, 6 picks. I heard. Oh, on Fantasy Pros. Oh, I think Mike Tagliere. He was talking about when Jared Goff started having bad numbers, and it's all went back to their bye week when Gurley started having the knee issues. So if Gurley's not running as efficient, Jared Goff isn't as good as a passer from just intuition. It's not proven by any means, but it's kind of two events that occurred.
Well, it worked out last. I need Todd Gurley to pop off against me. Because I need him to pop off in Yahoo. I don't like that Kittle thing. I don't want to get Kittled. Kittle hasn't done anything all year. Kittle might 40 points me.
I think Sterling Shepard's kind of scary too.
Against the Vikings. Well, now that Golden Tate's back, what if they put Sterling Shepard on the outside and Tate in the slot?
Yeah, that might be what they do.
That might fix the problem.
Yep. All right, next matchup.
Let's do TJ and Presta. I got to get these two together for this game. Robert Woods absolutely blew off last week. Shit was crazy. Edelman looks hurt again. Bell's back. He's playing Frank Gore. Dude, look at that. Look at that team. That is a team that you could have drafted in like 2012 and felt good about. Rodgers, Bell, Carlos Hyde, not Robert Woods, but Julian Edelman, Sammy Watkins,
yeah.
Line. That's a 2013 team right there.
Yeah. Kind of weird.
It's good. He's in 4th place or whatever.
I kind of like. I don't know.
Is TJ going to play Aguilar or Michelle?
Against Kamara versus Tampa Bay.
TJ has no one on his bench he can play instead.
Oh, God.
He should 100% play Matt Breida if he plays. Can he not put AJ Green on the IR
He
spot?
can put him in the IR spot, but he just hasn't for some reason.
Don't tell
him. We'll find out if he listens to the podcast this far.
TJ listens to like some of the podcasts sometimes.
Well, this is a good one for him to listen to if he does.
Yeah.
Kerryon Johnson's on bye. That's kind of big.
Sucks. I'm going to go with Presta on this one.
Also going Presta.
He fucked me up last week.
Presta's got a team this year.
I
love this matchup.
With Little B. I'm doing it. Easy money, Little B. Look at the matchups, though. Marquez Valdes-Scantling against
Dallas
without Devontae Adams. That could be a huge week.
I don't know if you're going against Dallas. Their defense isn't terrible.
Chris Godwin coming off his big week.
Rodgers owns stock in AT&T Stadium. He practically lives there. Hasn't lost there since 07.
Russ against the Rams, he's going to have to throw the ball all over the place. David Montgomery against Oakland, that might be his best matchup of the year. Wayne Gallman against the Vikings, I would try to find somewhere else to play. T.Y. comes back against the Chiefs, we're going to need to throw the ball. Chris Godwin's going against the Saints, they're going to need to throw the ball. The Saints are probably going to beat the Bucs without Breeze, right?
Yeah, I think so. The Saints' defense is good.
They go out there and they fuck up the Rams, and they're probably going to lose to the Saints without and just fuck their whole. That's the most Bucs thing I've ever heard. They got to do that.
James is probably going to throw like 3 picks.
Is Ben going to play Brady again this week, or is he going to go QB searching? Against the Redskins? Probably.
Chase Daniels.
Is he going to pick up Daniels? He probably will.
Yes.
Bears defense will be good. Their running back duo is...
What do you guys think here?
I'm going with Ben.
I'm doing little B.
I think I'm also going little B. Like, Cook's going to pop off against the Giants, obviously. Pittsburgh's run defense isn't terrible. Yeah, I'll still go with little B.
That might be the most.
I don't like the Burkhead Beasley flex combo. I think Burkhead might have a good week because of I'm playing Washington, but
so does that mean there are 3 New England running backs being started in our fantasy league?
Well, our league's pretty deep though, and we got 2 fluxes. It's a 12-man team with 2 fluxes. What do you expect? They're all like, no
flex spot.
The problem is none of them have really broken away. They're all like pretty much the same level, you know?
Yeah. Too many committees. Who's next?
Let's do Joe and Whitlow last.
Okay.
Daniel Jones
is going to lose.
Is being played.
Does he have any good buys this week?
What do you do with Melvin this week? Do you start him? Do you start Eckler too?
I think you play both of them.
Just go for it.
Jeff has
flex Eckler.
Jeff has a bad tight end situation. Does Tim bring Damian Williams back this week?
Is this the week that Jeff loses?
Maybe.
I'm going with.
Yeah.
Zeke might go off.
Tony Pollard might go off.
I can see Zeke and Lockett going off. I say Tim pulls up this weird upset.
Green Bay couldn't lay a finger on the Eagles running backs last week.
Miles Sanders.
I don't hate Tim's bench. Like I kind of like it.
Yeah, he's got a good bench.
Sanu.
I mean, he's more of like a.
Would you rather play Sanu or Ridley?
Ridley.
That's what I said, but everybody else was freaking out and saying Sanu.
No, Sanu's not going to score over like 12 points. That's like his ceiling. Ridley's ceiling is like 34, but his floor is much lower. It's like 0 compared to like 4.
Yeah. Let's do
final matchup. This is gonna be a close one, I think. I like this matchup.
This is the best matchup.
This is the week to see if Joe is gonna be the real deal this season.
Yeah.
Wait, Whitlow's playing Cortland Sutton and Jordan Howard.
I'm gonna go with Joe. You know.
Me too.
After seeing that.
Why didn't you play Tyrell Williams? Tyrell Williams is so good.
No.
I feel like Justin Jackson is a drop at this point.
Yeah. Joe's got Kenyon Drake on his team.
He's on bye though.
In the Patriots defense.
Against the Redskins, holy shit. Joe's got it.
Game over.
It's all Joe. Dude, we just need Widlow to keep slipping up.
Oh,
Widlow's got a really weird team. You say it's good, and he's got two okay, so he's got Mahomes, best position by far, easy.
Yeah.
James Conner's really interesting. They're going to lose a lot of games he's not going to be that involved in. So I don't know if I love that. David Johnson looked good last week because of a couple fluky passing.
Odell hardly touched the ball.
OBJ's been underperforming.
I think he's fine, though. Odell always starts off cold in the first half, and he warms up, and he's getting used to that. Josh Gordon, I don't mind Josh Gordon there. I'm not going to shit on that. Will Dissly looks like a stud. He might be as good as Kelsey. Why not? The two flexes are garbage, though. Maybe not Courtland Sutton. Maybe we like Courtland Sutton, but Jordan Howard? Really? You're going to use, like, the second/third back in Philadelphia? I don't know.
Jordan Howard's he's definitely the second back. The problem is
what about David
Sanders? I mean, Jordan Howard isn't bad. He's not gonna have any breakaway speed, but he's gonna be efficient running just with what he's given.
Joe needs to find some wide receivers that he's gotta stop playing Curtis Samuel.
I mean, Curtis Samuel and Kirk are pretty much, you could put
Mike
them in the
Williams
flex.
plays, he has to put Mike Williams in. Mike Williams got drafted too high and is too talented not to be playing.
You think I could get Odell and Josh Gordon if I threw in like Cooper Kupp and someone to Widlow? I feel like Widlow's a Cooper Kupp kind of guy.
Yeah.
And Larry Fitz, would you do that? Kupp and Fitz for OBJ and Gordon? I don't even know if I like that.
Not Gordon. He would probably. I don't know. You want to trade down? You could try to honestly offer Kupp for Odell straight up.
I don't know if I want that at this point.
Schultz, before we made our trade, I texted Widlow, Odell for Tyreek straight up, and he said no.
Yeah, I would have said no to that too. I would have. I was the only one.
What if I said Devontae? What if I said Devontae, OBJ straight up? I guess he's hurt.
Yeah, if I were him, I would take it.
I would take the Devontae side.
Yeah, probably.
It's not even a buy low on Odell. That's just paying the price for Odell.
Yeah.
You're buying low on like both of those guys.
You want to get rid of Devontae? Let's work something out. I'll take Devontae on my team. You want Michael Thomas?
Did I wait on Keenan Allen too long? Should I have traded Keenan Allen already?
Maybe.
He might have wanted to ditch him. Did he play well last week?
Got like 8 points, but he was wide receiver 1. He's still.
Yeah, you should have tried to sell him.
He is wide receiver 1.
You should try to trade him to Ben Guzik.
You could still sell him pretty high. But if he has a couple more down weeks, then
I think you should trade him to
Guzik. What Guzik's team do I want? Cook? He won't deal. Mark Ingram? Maybe I'll package. Can someone say something? Or are we frozen?
I can see you.
Okay.
We're good.
We're frozen on my screen, but that's fine. You're like really staring into my soul.
Oh. Whoa.
Okay.
What about jeez. I don't know. I don't know who's even equipped to like make a deal for Keenan Allen. It'd have to be like a 1-to-1. Will you do Keenan Allen for Chubb? Probably not.
No. I really like Chubb, and I don't have the kind of running back depth to do that.
I'll give you one Chris Carson.
Not for Chubb.
Or Josh Jacobs. Not sure which one of those two. Back.
I am interested in Chris Carson though. If you want to trade him.
What about
if you want Larry Fitz?
Lindsey and Fitz for Ridley and Carson.
Ridley and Carson? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd do
would
that.
Would you trade Keenan Allen straight up for Odell? Would you rather have Odell or Keenan Allen?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Odell.
I'll give you a Juju back for him.
I'm gonna stay clear of Juju.
Juju's a
My
mess.
worst nightmares about him came true.
Yeah.
Just sad.
He had a bad
should try
week
and trade
he had a bad week the week before too, because like if you take away that touchdown, he had another garbage week. Because Juju had like a 50 or 70-yard touchdown the week before.
Yeah.
Does Woodlaw have a tight end?
Would either of you send away a 2-for-1 for Michael Thomas?
Yeah.
What kind of twos are you looking for?
I'll give you Diggs and James White.
No.
I'll give you Fitz.
That's not a bad deal.
I'll give you Fitz and
Cup?
Ronald Jones.
My deal's better than that.
Okay, well, message to the listeners. Hit me up.
Here, I'll offer you something. We got Chris Carson, Calvin Ridley.
How do you feel about LaShawn McCoy, Grimmer? You think he's gonna win the job there?
I got too many. I have too many running backs that are, who knows yet. I can't take on another. I already have Sanders.
You want two receivers do you want the two Vikings guys for Mike Thomas?
No.
No. Your team would be so bad. Your team would be so bad.
Not if they start playing like 2016 again, 2017.
Schultz, I won't do it with you just because I wouldn't live with myself if I traded you Tyreek and Michael Thomas.
Yeah. I might not even be able to use Tyreek this year. I might be bad this year. My team, I guess I'm coming off on just a really down week, but like I don't see it getting much better this week. I gotta play.
You might need to turn around and try and flip Tyreek.
I mean, you need Tyreek to come back.
Yeah, I need Tyreek to come into the playoffs and try to make a run. He's like, I can get away with flex. I need to trade Diggs again. I need Diggs to pop off.
I don't think that made people want Diggs.
I need to trade either Thielen or Diggs. I can't have both of them.
Do you know what the selling price for Diggs is right now? Duke Johnson Jr. and Chris Thompson. That's the market value. Grimmer, I sent you a trade.
I see that. You actually sent me what I said.
I sent you it.
Now the pressure's on me.
What was the trade?
Now I gotta think about
the table is Larry Fitz and Philip Lindsay for Chris Carson and Calvin Ridley.
Wow, that's a big boy deal.
It kind of rhymes. It kind of Lindsay and Ridley kind of have a good rhyme to it. Larry Fitz and Philip Lindsay for Chris Carson and Calvin Ridley. That sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah. You should wait. What was it again?
Larry Fitz and Philip Lindsay for Chris Carson and Calvin Ridley.
I don't know.
Larry Fitz.
I said it. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
You can think about it.
Chris, I don't know.
I'm still down for that 1-for-1 if you change your mind.
No, I don't want a 1-for-1 with Fitz and Ridley. Ridley's a mess.
Yeah, but Fitz is gonna fall off a cliff eventually. He always does.
Not this year. He's Tom Brady of the wide receivers.
Does. Trust me.
Hey, I got another league. Listen to my starting lineup in this league. You guys are gonna love this. I have the most question marks I think I've ever had on a team in this one league. Same setup, 12 teams, 2 flexes. I got Lamar Jackson. Okay, running backs, James Conner, and then Damian Williams, Odell and Diggs, Darren Waller, Ridley and McCoy. So I got Diggs,
honestly,
Ridley, 2 Chiefs running backs, James Conner.
Your only like definite players are Jackson and Waller.
You want to hear some of my bench?
Oh yes.
Miles Sanders, who's I like. I might.
He's a
start
question
him.
mark though. No, he's the best he's the best running back in the backfield, but there's still a running back by committee.
He needs to more of the share.
John Ross, who's not going to play this week. He's the one that's hurt. Sony, who's been garbage.
Sony's been so bad.
Daniel Jones, who's not anything. Rashad Penny, who hasn't won the job yet. Woo. Malcolm Brown in my IR spot's Mike Williams. Is that the biggest mess of a team you've ever seen?
Oh, it's a mess. It could be either the best team or the worst team.
It's such a mess.
I remember the last time we had a podcast, I think it was on like Halloween. And remember you were talking about like which costume Nick Schultz should be. I've got a sailor outfit and like a cactus outfit.
Yeah,
that was for the party at your house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Then you ended up being like Dr. House or something.
Yeah.
And then you met Lowell Girl.
Yeah. That was a year ago?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me.
Are you a better or worse?
Worse.
Since then? Worse. Ooh.
I'm a rock. I got another fantasy championship, though.
Grimmer has a cat, though. Grimmer does have a cat.
Yeah, Grimmer's got a cat.
It's kind of a cool cat, too. It kind of looks like a bit of a lynx. It kind of looks like a lynx. Oh, like cool little cat things.
I still don't know when I want to quit my job. It's the same problem I had this time last year, and I'm still having this problem.
Hey, dude. Sometimes you just gotta go to work.
I thought you were going to Chicago.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Is it still set for like January?
We should just start a podcast, Schultz. We should.
I told you I would.
I don't know what the topic would be though. That's my problem. I kind of want a podcast where Schultz and I just give hot takes on random subjects.
On what?
Everything. Just like any topic's not off limits.
Even this podcast starts to ramble, gets off topic way too much.
Yeah, but it's not a bad thing if it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Hello.
Stay on topic all the time.
Hey, Schultz, Christina has something to say to you.
All right, here we go.
Your team's trash.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yep.
That was mean. Schultz and I, we had another idea where we could become fantasy football consultants, where we have someone who has made their teams like 1-3, and you need a little help. You need a little help with your fantasy football team. And Schultz and I come in.
It'll be like Extreme Home Makeover, but like fantasy football.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you, this podcast, you can stop listening now. I'm going to keep it recording, though, I guess. I had this thing today. So we had a chili cook-off at work. So my boss comes in and makes this, like, white chicken chili thing, and, like, I had to go.
Oh, I hate those weird chili versions.
Yeah, so, like, there was a bunch of spicy chili that was, and, like, I didn't bring lunch because of this chili thing. And, like, it was just...
Did you at least bring your own chili? Kind of shitty to go get the chili and not contribute.
I thought you have, like, one person. Don't you have, like, one... your boss, and like that's the only person with a chili cook-off?
No, there were 7 chilies to try. She made one of them. I actually have her chili. I had to take the crock pot home because she was like, I don't want it. You can take it. I'm like, okay. And it was good at first, but like now, like it was kind of like a soup at first. And
it's better when it's like the second or third day. It's not as watery.
It's just straight beans.
Yeah, I like the beans. I actually made some chili the other day. I got a 1.5 pounds of ground beef.
Anyways, I'm gonna make a hearty bowl of that when we get off here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tag out. Now that the fantasy talk has ended and we're well into the bonus content.
You know, the bonus content, it's not the worst thing.
This is going to be a weird episode for people to listen to. We rambled a lot. We had the whole Skype problem.
Yeah. Hey, if you're still
Be getting
listening, though, you just really like our content,
Yeah.
I think.
Great content.
You're in it for an hour and a
Wow,
half. So.
we should come back. Who do you want to get on as a guest next week?
Little B. Remember, we already have Little B.
Bring.
All right, we should come in like professional as shit next week. We should have everything ready. I'm sorry?
Bring Preston next week.
We already got Little B.
We can do Preston.
We don't need to worry about Preston. Preston's team is good.
Yeah, we're trying to get people on early. But
We think their team might be bad.
Is that why I'm here? You want the non-playoff
Oh
teams on
no,
Earth?
that's not what we meant.
You're saving
set
good
this-
guests for the end of the season. Is that how it is?
We set the storyline,
That's
dude.
the
You
case.
were supposed
You need to
win
replace
this week.
yourself as the host.
Hey, I'm on the rise. I'm 2-2, man. I was 0-2. I've won
I'm
two.
doing everyone a favor this year.
No, we all know that you're just like faking it. You're like, let's see how big of a hole I can dig out of this year. Just he's purposely tanking. He is. It's a strategy now. It's not fun to win the league when you're the number 1 seed the entire time. It's much better to win from like the 6th spot where you barely squeak in and then you just upset everybody.
Yeah, dude. That's what I did last year.
Green Bay in 2010.
All right. I'm gonna stop the recording. Bow, my idea for next week.
Hey, am I gonna ruin your call if I end mine?
No.
No, you'll be good. My idea is, all right, we get Little B
Goodbye.
on. We come in professional
go.
shit. We come in with some stats. We do some like deep dives. Like we don't talk about the matchups as much. We just go off about some players and like how like things are going
Yeah.
on. I want some. Here's what I'll do. Either I can do it or you can do it. But somebody this week is tallying up the predictions. So that
I do
we
not
can be
want.
like,
I do not want to do that.
What if we split it?
I guess.
You do 2 weeks, I do 2 weeks, because I don't want to do it either at all.
Can we get someone else? Like, is there anyone that would do the grunt work and like it? Like Ben Gusick?
Somebody who would have to watch the last 3 podcasts.
You just have to skip to the end-ish.
End-ish.
Yeah. See, this is what I've been doing. I got this fancy football data in here.
Wow.
Since 2018, yeah. Get this in our studio. Got some code.
And what is it doing for us? Are we making
You can summarize different stuff. I mean, like, look at this. So you got, I forgot what this table is telling us, but so this is doing it. So it's doing fantasy players that scored over 200 points in a season that are QBs, grouped by year, and then here's the average of them. So there's 2018, there's 14 QBs who had over 200 points, 18, 19. Now there's in the 20s.
What was the 26, 24 people?
24 QBs.
Is 200 a lot? What's 200 divided by 16?
Let's see. 12.5. That's not a lot for a QB. There's a lot for a running back, though. Let's say.
What about how many is
250 or
18?
300?
Let's do some math here.
18 times 16. 288.
So let's do like 285. Or 275. That's perfect.
275, yeah. Maybe someone missed a game.
That's the same number.
Let me make sure. I think I have to exit out of it.
I'm gonna pretend like this isn't happening.
Let's see if that changes it. If
Oh,
not,
shit, go. Get my headset on.
something's wrong with my code.
Okay. This is good stuff though. We should work on this. And,
Yeah.
We can start recording the call. Anyways, we should get Lil B next week. We should get this working. We should come in with the stats on how we've been doing, and hopefully we all win next week so we can come with, like, good energy.
We could share some of this if I get some cool graphs going. Might be able to share
We
some
could do
drafts.
you know what we haven't, but we should like work on later in the season is like a draft recap.
Yeah.
Maybe like week 7 or 6 or something.
Yeah, that'd be a good mark.
And then like segment wise, we could do like. Have we done a power rankings for teams yet?
No.
We could
I
do
mean, it's been too early before, yeah.
we could do like a team power rankings related to fantasy.
That'd be good.
All right, I'm going to stop recording now. This podcast. As you can see, we got stuff to work on, and
is this still? Was that still recording?
Yeah, no, we're still on here. They're going to get this bonus content.
Oh wow, it's hilarious.